show. I'm sitting at the chat center, and I got my crew. I got Mr. Leroy Holman. We got him, and we also got Miss Maria Kennedy. Stopped in with us, and Miss Rachel Tripola. That's right. I tell you, we're just chatting about children and candy and all the stuff that goes on. It's so you could feed your children like vegetables and milk and juice and the minute that they touch candy, it's gone. From that point on, it's done. Like you have no chance anymore. That's the only thing that they want. It's like men and beer. Oopsie. But it's really, really funny because I remember, in New York, I had a babysitter and her husband was, he knew that I liked candy. So one day we were at the park and he had these 2 Charleston chews. Like, those long, have you ever heard of Charleston chews? That's how old I am. But you can only find them at the dollar store these days. But they were like really, these long candies and you could get them in strawberry and vanilla and chocolate. And I remember him holding these 2 Charleston chews and saying, if you sit on my lap, you can have this Charleston chew. Oh. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, I really, really want those Charleston chew. But there was just something about that lap that didn't seem right. So thank goodness, because I seriously was going to take the Charleston chew. So these are things that happen because of candy. Like, it's crazy.
Just make chocolate free. Make it free. Get it on the National Health Service, and then we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, that's what they say about marijuana.
Yeah, I was just going to say that one instead of like candy.
I know, but chocolate's cheaper. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, I have this guy. Like, he's always like constantly buying me these big chocolatey bars, and then I put them in the refrigerator.
Is it my babysitter's husband?
No, my husband. And then next time I see the thing in from the refrigerator, it's like half gone. I haven't even touched it yet.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, he's the one eating it. Well, and he never bought me flowers. Maybe because he can't eat them.
So maybe that's what they came up with Valentine's Day chocolates. You buy Valentine's Day chocolates for your wife?
I do.
Yeah? And you eat them?
Nope.
You don't share?
Yes,
I'm really worried about you.
I really love candies, especially chocolate, especially the one with the fruit. I always buy my wife candies, and one night I went home with 3 chocolate candies and I ate 1. My wife saw 3 candies. Yeah. I ate 1 before I came out of the house. And when I was going through the door, I looked back at the table and I saw 2. So I went back and I picked up the 2 and shoved it in my pocket. No! 5 minutes down the road, she called me. Paul, where is the candies? I said, oh my God, I have them in my pocket there. And she said, oh, maybe she thought I was going to take them to another woman or something. That's what come in my head anyway. Said,
so what she called you Paul?
Well,
was it you or Paul that
Paul is the nickname. Hello, Paul is the nickname. That's my candy name.
It's just like, call me sweetheart, call me darling, but don't call me by my first name.
Just call me.
Make up names for our guy too, so he'll think we're calling him, right? That's what we should do. But I think it's so funny because my son, I remember we were going out trick-or-treating, of course, because I dressed him up to go beg candy from strangers. Normal.
But it's so much fun.
And I remember him in the back seat. He said, finally. He was like 4 years old. And he just sigh of relief. And I said, what's up? He said, I finally got a Snickers. Like he was just like the bag full of candy, but he was looking for the good stuff, It's just crazy. Honestly, we're like dressing our kids up and taking them door to door, and it's normal. But any other time that we take them to a stranger, we wouldn't take them to a stranger's house any other time.
No.
So what are we doing?
But they run down these candies like it's gold. Mommy, I want to go buy Mr. Bat and get candies and all these candies at home. And
right.
You get home with all these candies.
But
do your children eat them? Because mine doesn't.
It's like
really?
He doesn't. He will spend forever. He will walk every street on this island and collect candy. He goes trick-or-treating crazy. And then he gets home and we have a mountain of chocolate. He takes out the 2 things that he likes and then says, I don't like those. And for months we have a fridge full of stuff that the mummy has to eat. It's just so terrible.
I was going to say, what are you doing with them?
Oh, I can't see it go to waste. It would be a crime.
Well, I usually take out my Halloween candy like a year later and give it to friends.
Oh, yeah. It's pale. It's pale, guys.
Oh, candy never goes off, baby. It
Got
never
some candy.
goes off.
It's a year old.
I'm talking about candy with kids, but apparently we got more. This is why our children are crazy with candy. Thank you
Oh,
guys
but when
so
you're
much.
as sweet as us, candy.
Oh.
I said, well, that's what makes us sweet. Thank you guys so much for coming on the chat center. I got Leroy, Maria, Rachel. Thank you so much. We'll be back with more Lighten Up, and we're coming back to see DLS.
Oh, of course.
You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.